Hey everybody, how we doing? And welcome to the VGRCast, episode 10. As always, I am joined by my lovely friends Monica, Ryan, and Mike. Little smaller cast right now. Might be getting bigger in a little bit. Who knows?
I spent the last 6.5 hours watching the same hockey game.
And as always, we are here to talk about anything and everything in between. So how you guys doing?
Oh man!
I just said.
There you go. I know we have a lot of power outage stories to share this time.
Work has been hell, and let's talk about that storm, yo.
Yeah, a lot
have
of
no
storms.
idea. Whenever
Anyone want to start?
So I work in IT, right?
Mm-hmm.
So every time there's a storm, there's power outages. Every time there's power outages, my life becomes hell. Because just all emails flooded with server down, server down, server down, server down.
It's like, no shit.
Yeah. Really? You don't say. Which is important to know so that way we can get them turned back on.
It's
and
like
stuff.
that old Nicolas Cage meme. You don't
You
say.
don't say. Yeah, that's what it's
I
kind
think
of
like
for.
you should just respond to those emails with just that picture.
No. The emails are mostly like auto-generated from our monitoring system. That pretty much just tells us,
Ew.
hey, the server's down, and then 15 minutes later, it goes, hey, the server's really down. So
Yeah.
then it's just the morning after dealing with the repercussions of that and getting everything back up and normal.
Any particularly noteworthy instances that you had to deal with?
No.
Yeah, see, work was hell for me not because of the storm, but because we switched to new systems and
Ooh.
they did not plan the transition to the new systems very well. And things were
IT.
just laggy and awful. And can somebody explain that knows more IT than about computers than me? Explain what the advantages of working off a virtual desktop is when you're still working, when you're not remoting into it from another source. Like it's still the same damn computer and you're logging into a virtual desktop interface.
So wait, when you're
What type of computer are you using?
well, no, hold on. First off, are you in your normal workday? Do you always remote into a computer like in the office?
No, it's not that I'm remoting to a computer in the office. It's literally I have a laptop and they're requiring us to pull up a virtual desktop.
Okay, that's
Oh.
stupid.
Okay, so in other words, okay, so they're doing it so they can have more control over your computer.
Well, yes.
Without essentially, so the difference is that they could easily put some software on your computer that lets them control your computer, but that's an invasion of privacy. There'll probably be a lot of kickback from that. So instead, the other option is that they pretty much put you on a virtual computer, so that way they can still monitor you without putting software on your personal computer, but just so that way they can monitor easier.
Just see,
they can lag like shit.
in a office environment, you would have basically what's like a mini computer, where the actual computer is about that big, and then you would remote in, and all of the OS, all of the programs would be like, you would access all of that through the LAN network, like the local network. And that's the normal way to do that.
Mike, do you need a job?
Yes, I do need a job. Yes.
No, but like it's just so infuriating.
Oh, god damn it!
To show up.
Fucking hell, Steve.
What is being?
Oh no, this
So
is really
basically,
bad.
Big Brother
This
just
is-
wants
this
to
is
watch
really
over you.
bad.
That's the
Well,
gist of it.
you,
Hold on,
Yeah.
this is really
and
bad.
I hate it.
But Kevin, yes, I do. I have demonstrated my skills for you just now. I do need a job.
I mean,
Unfortunately,
I
don't have that
also
power.
need a job
No,
too.
but it's just been fucking awful because we switched to a new log system, we switched to like a new phone system, we switched to like new everything, and we're working off of this virtual desktop that keeps that was lagging and crashing. Like literally, there was a point like 10 minutes before my shift where everything just the virtual desktop just shut down and I couldn't even get back on it, and I'm like, well, fuck this about.
Yeah, that's another thing. Normally, those like mini computers are solely dedicated to doing that. When you're running that off a laptop, it takes away a ton of the RAM and CPU power, so it just doesn't work as good.
So essentially, my work is trying to Big Brother me, and that's literally the only reason the virtual.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
Not the
Well-
only, but the main.
Well, that's rude.
Unless they
Well,
have
that's
other
rude.
reasons.
That's
Oh, I gotta
rude.
fix everyone's.
Night?
Nope. Now I gotta fix all the names.
Yeah, hold on.
Sorry.
See, this is why
And
we
so, like-
warned you, Steve.
And so, like,
Oh, I'm sorry that I have to eat.
Yeah, it's a bad
You
excuse.
can
Eating
eat on
for the week.
stream like I am.
Well,
Okay, but I also hate that,
I'm not
though.
a classless hack, so
Drunk Monica.
You won't
shut down.
fucking say that to me again, you little cunt.
you're a classless hack, Mike.
but also your job just wants to make sure you're not on Reddit all day.
That's
Also,
that's silly. Well, jokes on them. I'm on Animal Crossing all day, so monitor that fucker. But anyway, funny since we were talking about storm stories, because we had we had a tornado warning.
We all did.
And
Same.
I'm just and I'm like, okay, I'm gonna get everything in the bathroom, and Nat's on Destiny too, because and he's like, I'll be there in a sec. I'm like, there's a fucking storm warning. So what happened was, there was some Destiny streamer that he watches, and he was having a raffle, like, if you picked your name, that you would be invited to their firearm team. And he won.
Oh, dope.
Oh,
And
he was in the middle of it.
He was in the middle of that when the storm was starting to hit, and then he was trying to do this particular achievement, and that's what the firearm team was doing, and the guy that was streaming got DDoSed twice during their run while he was streaming. So the other guy in his party picked up the stream, and one of their viewers messaged Nat and was like, "Hey, dude, that was shitty that this dude got DDoSed him. I can help you complete that achievement," and they did. But
That's
it was
dope.
like 8:30 at night by the time that he actually did it, and we're like, neat, let's go get B-dubs.
B-dubs has been so disappointing for me recently.
Nat's a true Midwesterner. Like the tornado sirens go off. We're just like, huh, okay.
Yeah,
That looks neat.
He said if it was more the fact that these literal 1 in a million circumstances happened, and had that not happened, he would have gone to the bathroom with me and Rick on.
I mean, up here, like nothing happened. We had some.
Oh no, you were close to one.
I mean, I'm sure, but like,
but there was. My dad actually shared this to me. There was a tornado up by you guys.
I'm sure there was, but like, where?
Wait, where exactly?
Probably
Vegan. Can't see on stream, but.
Oh, where's my?
But I have a past experience and a current experience now to share. So.
I have a good past experience story for later.
Yeah. So the past experience was back when I was in high school, and we were doing marching band. It was raining, but because I'm, for those who don't know, I'm from Marian Catholic, which was a highly competitive marching band. So
very good.
We just played through it. But eventually, our director was like, "Okay, go inside." Why? We look to the left, and we just see the massive fucking funnel cloud that's touching down like 2 miles away. So we're like, "Oh, I guess we have to go inside." Okay.
I got a title for this week's episode. The gang gets blown away.
It's called The Gang Gets Windy.
Well, that works too.
But in terms of current, so yesterday, power went out at work around like a half hour before I went home, so around 3:30. So I just did the rest of my work in the dark, basically, with like one light to shine on everything. And so we couldn't finish the day's work. So our boss texted me and Ryan, is like, "Hey, a lot of stuff didn't get finished yesterday, so she texted me and is like, "We need you to come in early." I'm like, "Okay." So I set all my alarms for like an hour, and then she was like, "I'll keep you posted on everything." And I woke up. I'm all ready to go to work. And then like maybe 15 minutes before I head out, I see the text is like, "Yeah, we still don't have power, so I'll text you when we need you to come in." I'm like, "Okay." Didn't get a text till like 2 hours ago. So I'm assuming none of the work got done at all today. So I'm going to have a shit ton of work to do tomorrow.
Mike,
So
just
that's
so you
gonna
know, You've got like a smudge just to my left, your right of your face and your camera.
Huh?
Yeah.
Right about
That side.
So yeah, stage left.
So let me know when my fingers are.
Down a
audio
little bit. Down a
left,
little bit.
actually.
There.
Right about there, yeah.
I don't know if that did anything.
Not really.
No.
Oh, I see the glare on my thing. But, so,
Smudge.
yeah, so that happened. And, but on my way home from work on Monday, I was driving down, like, the main highway to my home. There was just a trash can in the middle of the road. This is like, 2 lanes on the right, 2 lanes on the left highway. Just a trash can in the middle of the fucking street. It was raining fucking hard. Yeah, tornadoes.
I just feel lucky because nothing really happened here. There was some wind, some cool lightning, but like for what what they were forecasting, like nothing happened. So I mean, I feel lucky and also disappointed at the same time.
Yeah, I mean, it was very dark, like extremely dark, and it was raining. What was really funny is, when my virtual desktop just randomly shut down and I was trying to reconnect to it, my manager calls me, and she and I are trying to like troubleshoot it since the IT line was super backed up. And she's just like, "Oh my god, it's starting!" And I could hear the thunder on the phone in the town that she's at. Talking.
I think it was a lot worse in like South. Like I assume you guys got hit pretty hard, Kevin.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, South was not great.
Our power
apparently
was...
Joliet is still down.
Yeah, there are some areas that still don't have power.
Like the most damage I saw was like when I drove to work in Lincolnshire. There was one pole at a stoplight that was snapped, and the stoplight was out, and it was out when I came into work, and 12 hours later when I left, it was still out. So they were working on it, but it was out still, and nobody apparently knows that the traffic order progresses to the right when it's a 4-way stop. So it was fucking chaos, and
people don't know that right goes first.
The right is the right of way.
Well, yes, I understand that. I know that. Everyone else didn't, so I basically just had to pick a spot and go. And I just had to pick a spot and go.
I didn't do well on my written driver's exam, but I at least knew that much.
I mean, everyone should know that. In practice, no one did it, though.
That's fair.
I don't like these people.
Yeah, I was
Illinois driver stuck. Ask Vanessa. Vanessa thinks California drivers are vastly superior, right, Vanessa? Sometimes.
Well, what part of California are we talking about?
Well, Vanessa's primarily from the Bay Area, so.
Ooh, the Bay Area.
Yeah, the San Francisco, Alameda,
Bay Area.
Oakland.
Nice. I was I was at a client when the storm hit.
Ooh.
And this client is located inside of an old bank vault, or inside of an old bank.
Oh,
that's what that picture was.
Yeah, I was safe. And then so
I hate you.
And then so I was helping one of the main attorneys get set up in the conference room, and the conference room is the entrance to the old vault. So there's this giant vault door in the conference room.
Can it be locked?
Can it be locked?
Like, can you close the vault door?
I don't know, because I mean, we didn't actually go inside of it. It was more of a, if we needed to get inside of it, we could have. But it's also like a super old building that's like, it's pretty much like Mason grade, so it's like
super.
Yeah, it's like not. I don't think it was coming down. But like so because I was in the middle of this building though, I didn't really see any of the storm. But I guess because Christine was home and I guess power got knocked out for like half an hour, and Comcast was out for like 4 hours after that. So like I almost missed Gloomhaven last night because power didn't come, or internet didn't come back until like 8.
Oh wow, that was lucky timing.
Yeah.
That's another thing that happened with me is when I was at work, I got the notification from my security system that power went out. But when I got back, it was fine. But then today, for some reason, my power went out twice. I guess just because ComEd is trying to figure out where the fuck to divert power to.
Well, it's also because and because they were doing this in other areas too, around me. Essentially, if there's a tree line or if there's a tree down on top of a line, but the line hasn't been destroyed, they have to turn off the line.
Yeah, in order to get the line back
Fucking
up. Don't want to be worried.
Why?
Like the first time it went out for like 2 seconds, and then like a half hour later it was down for like a half hour.
Oh wow!
So, yeah.
Is it my turn?
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So when everything was like popping off, I was at Meyer, and ever since like this whole, well, not ever since this whole like pandemic started, but like the last couple of months, we've started counting the amount of people that come in and the amount of people that leave.
Mhm.
So when this popped off, I was counting at that time. I'm standing in front of 2 sets of glass. And when the wind kicks up, I'm just like, oh, this is going to be great. I kept saying, if one of these panes of glass breaks, I'm fucking bolting to the back room and just fucking staying there the rest of my shift.
Understandable.
This wage doesn't work,
Fuck my
miss.
supervisor. So, but the whole time, I'm waiting for somebody to come over, like the intercom, the speakers or whatever, my supervisor to like call me on the phone that I had, like, hey, this is what we're gonna do. Like,
We're
be
all gonna
prepared.
die.
The only call that I got was from my supervisor. Hey, there's a garbage can that's about to blow away that's closer to your doors. Can you go outside and get it? And in my head, I'm just like, are you for real right now? You're telling me to put myself in danger to save a garbage can.
Fuck that garbage can, bitch.
You do not pay me enough.
Your response should have been,
If I'm going to go out in a storm like that, I'll do it on my own time.
Yeah.
You do not pay me enough to do that.
your response should have been, hold on, I gotta take care of Bofa. And then her response would have been, Bofa what?
It's
Both
His.
of these.
Bofa these nuts!
so like, okay, so then
Ligma.
like half hour later when like the worst of it is like done with, he calls me again. He's like, obviously some of the plants got blown away in the garden center. We're gonna have to pick those up. I'm just like, dude, there are storms in the area still.
Nah.
I'm not, and there are big metal beams in the garden center. I'm not going out there. So I took my time doing something else.
There you go.
In reality, yesterday's storm was really just one line of storms that came through, and then it was done.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was over
Like-
and done pretty quick.
Pretty sure, like, what my supervisor was telling me to do is like an OSHA violation, but I'm not entirely sure.
See, they like to keep you in that area of, I'm pretty sure this is illegal, but I'm not sure.
Because, like, what if I actually went out there and got the garbage can, and I got hit by something?
Then you could sue for workplace injury.
Well, assuming he's still alive.
True.
Well, then someone can sue for me.
There you
Then
go.
then your family
Give
could
the
sue
money
for
to
life
your old
insurance.
friend Kevin.
But on the bright side, look at these.
Look at the feet.
Feet.
Them some cat feets.
Cat
some
feetsies.
I have a tangentially related story. So
Is it about rain?
Tornadoes actually,
Okay,
sort
cool.
of. So as you all know, I worked at Six Flags from like 2008 to 2013. I believe it was my first season. And you know, every Tuesday in Illinois they test or first Tuesday of the month in Illinois they test the sirens for tornado sirens.
Oh yeah, I remember that last week.
The siren
Yeah.
heads everywhere get to scream a bunch.
Yeah, exactly. So It's a cloudy day. It's a very cloudy day. I'm in Camp Cartoon, which is the one of the kiddie areas.
Camp Cartoon.
Yeah.
Cartoon.
Oh wait, no, Camp Cartoon's not the dead one. Never mind.
No, that was Bugs Bunny National Park, which was my unit that season, but I think I was over in Camp Cartoon that day. Either way, I was in Camp Cartoon when the siren starts going off, and I was just like, huh? Oh yeah, it's Tuesday. And so I just basically ignore it because it's whatever, it's no
Because
big
it's
deal.
Tuesday.
Yeah, so some woman comes up to me like super panicked, like, "Oh my God, sir, what do we do?" It's just like, "Oh, they're just testing. We're good." I sued her. It's like we're
Auto
good.
response.
It's all good. But then I thought, what if that had been real? And I'd gone through training, but like it's like, they didn't tell us what to do in a tornado situation. So I think I asked my lead or supervisor, and the response for guests at Six Flags is to go wherever you feel safest.
Okay, that is not what they're supposed to tell you.
No, we are.
At
That is
all.
well, but like, okay, so the employees have designated meeting spots. Like, I think one of them was, I want to say the station underneath Raging Bull. Like, they're like, it's mostly underneath, like, in secure spots underneath rides.
That seems like the last place I'd want to be.
Basically, you're
Underneath the roller
supposed to.
coaster.
You're supposed to go into a narrow place that is as below ground as possible.
Right. So, like, I think underneath, not like underneath Raging Bull itself, but underneath the station, like where the trains come in.
Oh, okay.
So
yeah.
probably not great, but I mean, you're in an amusement park. You're basically fucked. You might as well anyway. But
Hello, OSHA?
I don't. Again, this.
Several complaints.
This is like, again, this is what happened like whenever I worked there, and that
Long
was
time
what they
ago.
told us like the entire time I worked there. I don't know what the deal is now or if it's changed at all. I doubt it, but I haven't worked there in 7 years now. That's weird.
Can I tell a storm story?
Yeah.
Story.
So this is a Boy Scout story. So probably back in 2000.
You fucking nerd.
Probably like 2008. Probably 8th grade. We went to a rock wall silo climbing camp out, which was essentially old silos that have been turned into rock walls.
Neat.
So it was like Saturday night, and so it's like the day before we're gonna leave, and like a storm's coming in, and like one of the dads has like storm radio on. It's talking about how like funnel clouds have been spotted like east of us, and the storm was coming that way. And we kind of look over the street at the other campground, and that Boy Scout troop packs up and leaves. just at like 10 p.m. Packs up and leaves. And I'm just kind of like, and that kind of freaked me out a bit. So I was like, okay, I'm going to bed.
Hey, should we go? Nah.
Be good.
So went to bed, and I think I would have slept through the entire thing. But so, and then I had a tent mate, my like best friend Brendan, and I guess at some point I flipped around in my sleep, so like my feet were like by his head, and so he woke up during the storm and didn't realize where I was, because to him it just like looked like there was no head there, I wasn't there. So he's like, Kevin. So I'm like, huh? And I woke up, and what I see is pretty much like, it's pretty bright because it's like 3 a.m. or something. But there's so much lightning, and like the sides of the tent are like, and like it's like intense. And then
His crotch
amazing,
is super
actually.
bright, is what I'm hearing from.
yes, and then so we ended up like kind of like rolling over to the edges of the tent and kind of like using our bodies to like prop up the poles. And at one point, like one of the scoutmasters came in and like knocked at our tent, and he's like, "Hey, you guys okay? Gonna have to ride this out for another half hour." And then it was like just a lot of lightning, a lot of rain, a lot of wind. And then we woke up the next morning, and we had probably about like 24 to 30 like tents total in our troop. And our tent was one of 2 standing.
Jesus.
So I felt pretty
So
good about
everyone
myself.
else slept in collapsed tents?
Yeah.
Oh,
And then, yeah, everything was just waterlogged and wet, and like all the girls were pretty much like not ruined, but like they wouldn't light the next morning. So it was just like eating like summer
I'll be right
sausage
back.
and Pop Tarts. So yeah,
I was in
fun.
Scouts too. Somehow I managed to have I would think I was only Boy Scouts for like a year, maybe two at most, before I ditched it for marching band.
Yeah, I did something similar. I was in Boy Scouts for 6th, 7th, 8th grade, and freshman year of high school, and
You
then
do Cub Scouts too?
oh yeah, and then it was after freshman year that I realized that like, well, I'm really only in Boy Scouts for the camping at this point, and like half the campouts I have to miss because of marching band, so there's really no point in me doing this.
I somehow managed to never go camping in the entire time I was in Scouts.
What?
I know, right?
We went camping once a month.
Isn't
Once a
that a
month?
sin for you guys, or?
I don't know.
We went camping once a month.
I kind of regret my time in Scouts. They're a little too Jesus-y for my taste.
They are,
Oh,
yes. It's very Jesus-y.
Oh my goodness! Can I
I-
talk
You
about?
sure it wasn't Bible camp?
I did
No,
Cub
it's just-
Scouts, and then I did one mission as a Wolf Scout, and then I was done.
Scouts are very like pseudo-military, sort of,
It's
kinda.
pseudo-military and also pseudo-religious.
Yeah, it's
but,
kind of.
like I have two separate Girl Scout stories. One is mine and one is my mom's.
Okay.
So I'll start with my mom's. So my mom was in Girl Scouts when she was younger, and she is was very traumatized by it because she had a situation where there was a parade and they didn't know, and she got left from the parade and she was lost and didn't know where anyone was.
Oh Jesus.
And then my big story is that I did Girl Scouts for maybe like 2 years, maybe 2 or 3 years, and and I never really quite enjoyed it. The troop leader was always kind of really high strung, and her daughter was always just constantly. That's the best way I can describe it.
Kind of a ton.
Aggressive?
Really obnoxious, but
Ah.
the breaking point for me was at that point that we during cookie season we were trying to like station outside of like various places, and I remember we were going to be stationed outside of Dominic's, and it was supposed to be like below zero that day, and I don't know why my mom couldn't get in contact with the other girl that was supposed to be with me that day, but anyway, we got fucking ditched, and we were still outside Dominic's in below zero weather, and me trying to sell Girl Scouts cookies, bless my soul, but it was literally the worst, and that was kind of the point of like, I think this isn't for me.
Gonna say Girl Scouts, maybe even Boy Scouts, kind of have it easier now. They can just camp out outside of like a pot shop. I guess I have a feeling they would sell lots of cookies
that's
that
such
way.
a good idea.
But for those that don't know, Boy Scouts sell popcorn, not cookies.
And wrapping paper.
I
No,
would
wait.
popcorn, not the wrapping paper.
Was it wreaths?
I guess my troop just did popcorn.
Yeah, popcorn was in the spring, and then I think wreaths or wrapping paper was in the fall.
Did I do wrapping paper? That kind of rings a bell, but the popcorn rings way more of a
the
bell.
popcorn's a big one, and so
Popcorn's in the fall, for sure.
Oh, okay. My mom at one point volunteered to be the one that holds all the popcorn at our house. So
Oh, no.
for a few weeks every year, our garage was just full of Boy Scout popcorn, and it smelled amazing.
Oh.
And my mom being a nurse, she also made the troop emergency kit. What are you doing, kitty? Why are you whipping your tail so much? What's wrong?
Is there a Danny girl there?
Yeah, she's on the desk. She's like whipping her tail.
Wait, there's something important I have to do.
No, I don't have the treats with me.
Too late. I'm gonna do it.
You're gonna make me get up and go to the treat bag.
Yes.
I'll be right
God,
back.
we're gonna have to be interesting on our own.
Okay, so who wanna whip their dick out?
That seems like a bad
can't.
life choice. You
I
can't?
can't. So
Not with that attitude.
Not with that attitude.
Ah.
I have Rick on. He could do that on his own. Don't
Whip
do
his
that.
dick out.
For those of you astronomy nerds out there, tonight is the height of the Perseids meteor shower, which I will be going to go look at once we're
I don't know what
done
the
with
fuck that
podcast.
means, you fucking nerd.
It's a fucking meteor shower, Mike, you fucking plebeian.
And
Go look at it. It's cool as shit.
Is it happening
no,
right now?
Oh, we're yelling about. I was yelling that it's the height of the Perseids meteor shower, and people should go look at it tonight.
Is it happening right now, or when's the peak? To look?
Tonight? Technically, it's been happening, but tonight is the peak of it, where the most meteors should be zipping through the atmosphere. And by meteors, I mean tiny grains of dust that make a cool light show in the sky when they burn up. We're not in danger of our civilization getting obliterated.
Damn it.
damn it.
So close.
I know, right?
Our way out.
I want to get fucked by a meteor.
Giant Meteor 2020.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, Rickon, are you cleaning? Are you cleaning your
Honestly,
ears?
Vader Palpatine might be a better presidential candidate at this point than, well, the Republicans.
Vader Palpatine or Palpatine Vader?
It's 100% Palpatine Vader.
Yes, that's fair.
Into a new galactic
era!
Okay,
My resolve
I know I've said it before. Rise of
Never
Skywalker
been
has
stronger! The attempt on my life has left me scarred and deformed.
I know I've said it before, but Rise of Skywalker had lots of problems, but it was very fun to watch Ian McDiarmid come back and chew the scenery.
That was the only good part of Rise of Skywalker.
Fair enough.
Yeah. I still think episode 3 is really good.
Episode 3 is good.
We need to have a full Star Wars watch.
Yes, we
100%.
cannot do this again. We cannot
No.
do this
No,
again.
Because I was about to say, I'm like, if y'all are gonna talk about Star Wars, I'm gonna finish my drink and pet
Yeah.
my kid.
I know
That is fair.
we need a full
more-
Star
no more
Wars
Star
watch
Wars.
party.
Definitely.
Ooh,
Star Wars
yeah.
watch party. We're doing it.
Yeah,
And
on
Mike,
stream.
Mike,
Star Wars
for
cast.
for that you have to watch some Clone Wars.
No.
I
That's
can recommend
7
you.
seasons,
Okay,
Steve.
you don't have to watch
That is
all of
long.
it, especially the first 2 seasons. First 2 seasons are kind of meh. They're
Rick,
fine.
are they
I
talking
prefer
about
the
Star
Jendi
Wars
Tartakovsky
again?
Clone Wars series.
We know.
Are you cleaning out your ears? Can you?
I will never stop standing Jendi Tartakovsky.
Not
No.
canon.
It is actually, because it leads directly into episode 3.
It's not canon.
Hold on, I'm Googling.
Really? Does the animated Clone
All right,
Wars explain
you
why
guys-
General Grievous has his cough?
You guys move
Probably.
into something else. I will.
Steve, does the CG Clone Wars series explain why General Grievous has his cough?
No, he's just. It's just
Okay,
explained-
Tartakovsky series is still canon.
No.
Fuck you.
Hold
Well,
on. Just
he's
because something explains something doesn't mean it's canon.
It literally leads directly into episode 3.
Spell Tarta what now?
Tarta.
Found it. Never mind. Thank you.
Yeah. Yes.
So, Ryan.
So
No, you guys move on to something else. I'll keep googling this.
So titties, am I right?
Oh my god. Really? That's the best you guys got?
Bruh.
this podcast still not sponsored by MeUndies.
You threw me a curveball. And the curveball was talk about literally anything.
Okay. My internet freaked out for a second, and I was very concerned. But we're good, guys.
That's
Oh,
good. Internet's a
yay.
good thing to have.
Internet is a good. Oh, Rickon, are you defying gravity? Defying
What else happened this week?
Shout out to Wicked,
Wicked. Why
Defying Gravity.
Wicked?
gravity.
Never seen or heard Wicked.
I've never seen it, but I've played music from it.
I
Oh,
just
man.
like
no, the reference.
one with Anna Gasteyer as Elphaba, which was not that I knew who she was at the time. because I was a very sheltered child. With pop
I
culture,
saw
but-
Hamilton.
Yeah,
Sounds
I-
good.
In like a Broadway kind of setting.
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Saw it in Chicago.
Chicago. I didn't know they were. Well, I guess they're probably starting to open now. Yeah.
No, this
No,
was like
we
years
saw
ago.
this
They're
like a
actually
while ago.
they're actually done with Chicago.
Oh,
I
it
saw it like
was a
2
while.
years. Yeah, I saw it like 2 years ago.
Oh.
So just to backtrack a little bit, it is not canon. I don't know why, but it is not.
Well,
It's because when Disney bought it, they pretty much said nothing is canon besides the movies and the CGI TV show.
I mean,
well,
it just
why? It works so. It's literally nothing in it conflicts with the CGI series. Why would
That's
they?
what I was saying.
I know, Mike, but I didn't
Just
make the
watch
decision,
it.
Mike.
Watch it. It's good.
I'll
Mike,
I
it's
have to
not
find a way to
canon.
watch it.
I can't watch it if it's not canon.
Shut the fuck up.
You can't
It
tell
was
me
my
what
birthday
to
the
do.
past week.
Birthday!
Kevin and Christine dropped by to visit, so that was kind of nice because Vanessa planned things and she is a wonderful girlfriend. Yeah, so that was fun. Also, Vanessa got me some pretty dope ass gifts. I don't know if you could see this on stream.
All you need is
Uh,
kill.
Me and Kevin have read it already. It is good.
I'm very excited to to read it. I also got a new Star Wars T-shirt.
Nice.
Ooh.
Let's see, a dishwasher safe water bottle and a custom White Sox face mask that is in my car right now. Otherwise, I'd show you.
Nice.
Ooh.
Yes. The original light novel for that was written in like 2005, but then the Death Note author and illustrator did a.
Oh,
Did
that
the
is totally
manga.
the Death Note illustrator.
Yeah, it's the author and
Yeah.
illustrator. They did the manga adaptation for that.
Oh,
Yeah.
you're 100% right.
Yeah.
I wondered where I recognize that style from.
He's right.
Mike's like, I know I'm right.
I
Well,
know.
yeah.
Right?
No, and you can't tell me that doesn't look exactly like L.
Yeah.
God.
Yep.
Thanks for reminding me that series.
Why the fuck does that matter? We're talking about One Piece.
I don't get
Oh my
it.
god! Speaking of birthdays this weekend, my friend Katie, clarinet Katie,
App.
because there
Nope.
are
Katie A.
Nope.
Katie A. Okay.
the one who's besties with Nathaniel.
Yeah.
She had her birthday was also on Friday.
Hmm.
And what she did was she did a Zoom birthday party. So that was really nice. And speaking of Nathaniel, I got to see him for the first time in like 5 years.
Nice.
What's he up to these days?
Teaching in Texas.
Oh, really?
Texas?
Huh.
Texas.
Because while apparently everything about that state is ass backwards, the one thing that they have somewhat right is that they fund the arts really well. So
That would be Austin. That would be Austin.
Wasn't he in like? I thought last I heard of him, he was in like the Minnesota Symphonic Orchestra or some shit.
no, mm-mm. He's in Texas.
Mm.
But anyway,
That was a
and,
few years ago.
and just to kind of and there were some marching band stories we were kind of reminiscing about. For instance, speaking of storms, to kind of make things full circle-y.
Ah,
Do y'all remember there was I don't remember which year it was, but I'm pretty sure it was
Was it Hurricane Isaac?
no. It was there was one morning that we were practicing in the field.
Yeah, it was.
before-
That's we're thinking of the same thing.
Oh, it was that because of Hurricane Isaac? I didn't.
Yes.
you'll have to refresh my memory for the rest of
No,
it. I'm
we-
You
getting
might have been
Right.
gone already.
No, Steve
No,
was still
we were
around.
all here.
Oh.
Steve was still around.
Must have been my senior year then.
Is that when
but-
Dr. B gave us a ride?
No, it was the
Not
one
you,
where
me and Ryan and Christine. Maybe it was me and Christine. And Aston.
I know, I wasn't there.
Y'all, let me finish.
Because you were in the
So-
truck.
Shut up, Kevin.
So the sky just opens up while we're doing pregame and it just starts fucking pouring. And we're just still out there like, yeah, we're gonna run pregame one more time. And the football players are just fucking running for cover like little pussies. And I think when we were talking about it on Friday, they said it was Brock's back, but I don't think it was Brock's back. I was saying, God, the marching band's so badass.
It was a coach. I don't think it was Speck though.
Yeah, I don't think it was Speck. I think it was one of the offensive coordinators or something.
Did he have a mustache?
Fuck if I remember. But I just remember just that downpour and just still being there.
I don't remember that.
Not what
actually.
I was thinking of.
You would have remembered it.
I was actually thinking about that when I was like sharing my Meyer story. I was like, wait, all 5 of us were there for this. And the only reason I said it was like, oh, because of Hurricane Isaac. It was because one of the sousaphones, Mark, he shared a meme in our Facebook group, and it was just some overweight redneck holding an American flag in a storm, going, "Fuck you, Hurricane Isaac."
Hey, what year was that?
That was Kevin's and mine's freshman year, so your sophomore year,
2013, probably.
2012.
See, that would be
It was
your
fall
junior
2012.
year.
Yeah.
Or your junior year, yeah.
I don't know why. I don't remember that at all.
I don't remember I remember the meme. I don't that event.
But you
That
know
Well,
we all
I can
remember
fucking
because
have
one,
it still.
but you know what we all remember because one can never forget. Hashtag Christmas Parade 2013. Let's tell that story on YouTube, shall we?
Oh, that was so good.
Please,
The Christmas
don't.
parade was always terrible.
Oh,
What?
Please.
2013 was in particular terrible because
oh, it was so good.
so
I had so much fun.
who had you are a psychotic man if you had
I was
fun during that day.
okay, boy. Maybe I have more fun reminiscing
Every
on it,
Christmas
or
parade was terrible.
Yes, every one of them.
just-
There was not a good Christmas parade.
No,
No.
but the 2013 though, because
You have to be more specific. They were all the same to me. My valves were frozen the entire time, and it was miserable.
2011, I stood still for an hour.
I assume you're talking about the Sub-Zero one.
yes,
They were
because
all
it was
Sub-Zero.
but it was sunny. So, and I remember Steve and I were walking there, and we were like, fa la 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 la, and then we were like, okay, we should probably warm up a bit, and we go to move our slides, and we can't. We were both trombone players.
Yeah.
Well, no, that was every year. Every year the tubas always had frozen valves, and
No, but this one, like, everyone was frozen.
yeah,
Everyone.
no, yeah, Monica, that's what I'm trying to tell you. Every tuba player had frozen valves. We literally said, okay, you make sure your 1 is down, I'll make sure my 1-2 is down, and we'll just play those notes. That was half of our section. The other half of the sections, they could barely move, but every year. That was every Christmas parade. It was awful.
I think what we did is we
You guys
warmed up
traded.
our horns in, I think, Dr. B's car.
No, it was Grant's car.
You're right, it was Grant's car. And then, so we were fine for like the first half of the parade, and then my slide froze up to about 4th position. So I could only make it from 1st position down to 4th position. So I could only play like a few notes.
Well,
I
first
forgot about that.
I got stuck in first, but I had an F valve, so I could at least have a little bit more mobility. But it was just things progressively got worse throughout Christmas.
You're
It was
describing
so-
every Christmas parade I've ever been in.
Speaking of Grant, when I first
Grant.
y'all remember Adam, right?
Yeah, of course.
Yes, no last names.
When I first met him, being the cynical city slicker that I was,
City,
I didn't
you're
know about-
City Slicker. Pfft.
see, for those who don't know, Adam is like the epitome of Southern hospitality.
Nice
Or-
He's
dude.
like the
Yeah.
nicest fucking person you've ever met. And so me being the city boy that I was like, is he putting on an act? What the fuck's going on here? Because I didn't understand that people were just genuinely that nice.
So you're like Michael from Achievement Hunter when he first moved to Texas,
Yeah,
coming from New Jersey.
Basically that. I didn't understand that people could be that nice.
Just to be
So
nice.
it took me a while to figure out, oh, he's just a good person. Okay.
You're
I
just
got
a
it.
pleasant person to be around.
Yeah.
I miss marching band.
Mm.
I don't miss the Christmas parade.
This parade was fine. At least it's
No.
a good story. Maybe
Mm-mm.
that's why I have such
It
fond
was-
memories of it.
Worst parade.
I mean, it was the worst, but
Oh,
I
we
still
got out
missed
of
it a little
during
bit.
BOA year because of the playoffs.
Mm-hmm.
Playoffs? They're talking about playoffs?
No, I can't predict any
Playoffs?
story. I graduated by that time.
That was the best year, BOA year.
BOA year was a good year.
I'm sad I missed that.
Because we did BOA
Yeah,
and
I
we
was
went
on a
to,
marching band by then.
and we also went to the national championship for the football team.
I was in the stands for BOA that year, but I didn't go to semifinals, so I didn't see you guys.
No, we were at finals.
Were you?
We
I thought you were in
Yeah.
semifinals.
no, we
Both.
no.
You know what? I have the picture. of the
Semifinals
schedule.
was our semifinals was mine and Ryan's super senior year. Our junior year was when we did Grand Nationals.
Grand Nationals.
Or
I
Grand-
don't remember that for some reason.
We
Grand
I don't think you went.
yeah
No,
we
well, I didn't go with you, but I was in the stand.
Oh,
we did we play before the awards or before finals?
I don't fucking know.
I think we played before finals.
It was.
That would have been, I guess, the only time when I would have missed it, I guess.
I
Wow.
don't have the. I just took a picture of like, oh, big red marching machine, and it was. I think we were just performing out at the end of that particular day.
Yeah, because
Mm.
being a Marion alumni, I would go to Grand Nationals to see Marion in the finals. Oh, until they weren't there anymore.
Performing exhibition, and then they announced finals after us, maybe.
Yeah, I think we were exhibition right before finals because then we got to stay and watch finals. I remember
Okay.
that. I remember watching finals.
Yeah. If you were before finals, there was a possibility that I
I
missed
remember
you.
sleeping in that high school gym, and
That was
like,
awful.
That was a joke.
Wait, which gym?
Oh,
Which
you
gym?
know what was a joke?
Was
I
it
don't
Avon?
know.
Was it Avon?
I have no idea where this high school.
It's in
what
the middle of
name this
bumfuck
high school
nowhere,
was.
Indiana.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh,
that's
wait,
all we
wait, wait.
know.
So I wasn't there. Story time.
Lawrence Central, Avon. Did any of those ring a
No,
bell?
I have
No.
no idea, Mike.
We legitimately don't know.
It
Steve
just
Long.
made me uncomfortable because we all slept in this gym, and
Oh wait. Can I paint the picture first?
Yes, please.
Sure, paint the
So
picture.
we're in
I
this
know what
gym.
the picture looks like already.
Well, so we're in this gym.
I wasn't there.
And very Bible Belt town. Like you could tell already just by driving through the town in the middle of the night. But so we
Gross.
get there, and like the directors are telling us like, okay, boys upstairs, girls downstairs. And then so the way that it worked was it was like this big open floor on the bottom that all the girls were sleeping in, and then
Okay.
upstairs was a track. And so the entire middle was like open.
Right.
So like I don't know, it was weird because like the guys could see all the girls.
Yeah, that made
Oh.
me feel very uncomfortable.
I
Yeah,
also
that
remember
was a little
when I
weird.
was- Because, like, I think my junior and senior year at Marion, we stayed at Avon's gym just because they let us in. That was the first year I saw another man's dick.
Okay, story time, I guess.
Leave
Well,
it to the guy who went to Catholic school.
Here we go.
Because showers. Just because he had to shower with other people. And I just saw another guy's dick. And I was like, wow.
That's a
feel-
penis.
Wow, you
The
are
take I
hung.
almost just did.
Wow, you are hung. Okay.
Oh, okay. He might have just been a shower.
And we lost Monica. She's broken.
Yeah, he might have been a shower, but either
he showing?
way, he beat me as a grower.
That big, huh?
Oh yes.
Okay.
I mean, yes, I'll say that much on stream.
This episode of the VGR cast sponsored by
Sponsored by MeUndies. Make your dick look big.
You're not wrong though.
You're not wrong.
Monica is still fucking gone.
Monica's still just giggling. Okay.
Off topic, but I just saw a picture of freshman Ryan and I want to punch him in the fucking face.
Why?
Why?
I look like a fucking dork.
If any of you look
Not
at
much
your
has changed.
yourself, you'll want to punch yourself in the
Honestly,
face.
don't we all, like, looking back at my freshman year, it's just like, oh god.
Even my junior year, I looked like a fucking homeless serial killer.
What's changed?
Not much has changed, damn it.
Look at this trim ass shit.
I mean, the
It is very
content-
short right now. Mike's beard is very short.
I'm actually trying to do like the Jeremy, where I keep it a little shorter on just have a nice little right here.
Did we
Was
talk
that
about going to Topgolf already? Was that last week we did that?
No, but
Yeah,
I don't think we talked about it last week.
You did
You
not
did not talk about it.
Okay, yeah. Mike and I went to Topgolf with Christine.
Yes,
That was really fun. Okay, so
I won.
well, we all won a game. Hold on. No. So
Yes, I won 2 out of 4 games.
okay, fine, fair. But so Ryan, you've been at Topgolf before.
Yes, I have.
You remember how like the little ball like tracks what like hole you go into?
Yeah.
It's even creepier now.
Oh, jeez.
The-
Yes, it's even
the
more
tracking.
accurate.
The tracking system tracks your ball through the air. And,
Yeah.
and it's like as soon as you hit it and as soon as the ball leaves the bay, you can turn and watch the screen and you'll see like the line of the ball like going in exactly where it hits and lands.
Okay, I find that really fucking cool though.
It is really
Except-
fucking cool.
Except when you hit it so bad that you hit it under the sensors.
Yes, and it doesn't make you go anywhere. I
which
remember
which happened many times when we were
Yeah.
there.
it was fun though. And like
Yes,
it was
I
like
won 2 games.
so we played for like 2 hours, the 3 of us, and it cost like $18 each.
Oh,
Yeah.
dope.
Yeah, so it wasn't that bad. But then we got drinks. and
Always
food
go
and
to
stuff.
Topgolf in the morning.
Yes, Topgolf in the morning is the way to do it. Except I have gone once at night, and it is really cool at night. Like,
Oh, I
like,
bet.
They got like the light up shop
because they got
and stuff.
lights and music and shit, and it's
Dude, we should do
Fun.
Topgolf at night when COVID is over.
you can go right now.
Well, yes, but I mean, we shouldn't all be there in one spot together.
I mean-
Probably. We could.
Yeah, we could.
Oh,
I mean,
so you're-
also only 6 of us can play together.
True.
I mean, we've already maxed out all the people.
Oh,
there.
Ryan, if you think you're a goober, I found a picture of freshman year Steve in his Burm uniform.
Look at
Oh
you.
my god.
Are you in Manchester or Hewitt there?
Hewitt. Oh,
Okay.
and you want to see my
Grow a
first
beard, you loser.
Oh, here's one. Here's my first attempt at facial hair.
Oh god, I remember.
Oh
that.
Lord!
It's terrible. It's terrible.
Oh my god, I have so many comments that I want. I'm a little drunk.
Trumpet
so.
Steve says baby bone Steve.
Steve, could you maybe rephrase that just a tad?
Nope, that's
No,
fine.
it's
Don't rephrase it. Don't
Baby
rephrase
bone
it.
Steve.
Oh my god, I'm sorry. I didn't scare you. I love
Rip the cat.
you.
Aww.
I love you.
And we lost Monica.
I'll be back.
But yeah, Topgolf was really fun.
Topgolf is. We ate.
It's
Here's the
okay,
thing.
I got him.
Here's the thing. The golfing was cheap. The food was what made it
That's
expensive.
how you.
Yeah.
That's how they get ya.
Here's what happened: is we all had like 2 drinks each.
Right.
We had an appetizer, which was like a almost flatbread pizza,
Yeah.
and then each of us had like a barbecue burger.
In reality, probably like 2 of the pizzas would have probably been enough.
But that smokeless burger
all
was
of that was
really
So
good.
good.
So all of that was
Like, you
$18 a
need
pop.
your
No.
bacon.
No. It was like
no.
it was like $60 a person, like with food
Oh,
and
well,
drink and
that's-
everything.
Yeah.
Well, that's not
I
bad
mean-
for like a.
Just the
I mean-
golfing was
Then-
18 a person.
I mean, yeah. I mean, for
Ah.
like a little late morning outing where it was golf, 2 drinks, and food, like $60
Yeah,
a person.
That sounds fun.
It was okay. But yeah, I mean,
Not a bad
if
price.
if you just go for drinking and golf, I'm sure it's pretty cheap. And like after 2 drinks, I was like, I should not have a third one. I'm feeling
We all
out,
had to-
Mr. Krabs.
I had a mule, and then I had a spiked strawberry lemonade.
Mm.
That sounds delightful.
Yes.
I don't remember what I had.
You had a Mai Tai and no, you didn't have the margarita. You had something else. What was your first one? Was it a
Bloody Mary.
Was it a Bloody Mary?
Yeah, because it was morning. I had to start my morning off right.
Does he enjoy being held like that?
Yes.
Does he?
Is
He
is,
doesn't
that,
look
is that an
Yeah, that's
actual yes or a yes he enjoys it or else?
Yes, he enjoys it. He has to be in a particular mood.
Yeah.
He's not squirming right now.
He's so
Fair enough.
big.
He is so big. He got so big. He's still the littlest boy, but he got so big.
Yeah.
Why not
He-
both?
there- You know who he really likes being held like a baby from?
Me.
Nat.
No,
He
me.
loves
Okay.
it when Nat holds him like a baby because he
Aw.
like strokes his chin in a particular way, and he just is. He's also got like the best purr motor.
Ah.
Her motor.
Purr.
That-
Purr.
like the best
Purr.
He got that best purrs, and like, do you want to know what my morning routine is?
Cat.
No, let me explain because it's cute and funny.
It's not
So
just cat.
So I don't keep Rick on. I don't have my bedroom open at night because Rickon's too little and would get chew all the wires and get in the trash. Okay, you're done. And okay, you can be done. And
He doesn't want to be done.
what is it, honey? No,
Meow.
he doesn't. He wants to turn my computer in airplane mode. But anyway, don't lick.
Yeah, I feel that.
Why do you want to lick the screen, you weirdo? But
The one time, sorry, slight interruption. When I was looking after Kevin and Christine's cat, one time she turned my computer off. That's not the power button. That was fun.
Silly, don't fight that.
She's lovely.
But anyway, so my morning routine is so I open the door because sometimes he cries in the morning, sometimes not. So I open the door and he immediately like darts for my feet, super purrs, and then I go to the bathroom and I'm sitting on the toilet and Rickon just jumps in my lap and is like, "I love you."
Cats have no sense of personal space. It's just like, yo, cat, I'm pooping.
Hey, cat, I'm taking a shit. Get the fuck
No,
away.
it's just like I'm taking my morning pee, and he just is like, "I love you," and my bowls are empty, but I've missed you. I never thought you would come back out. He's so silly like that.
BRB, hold up.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
Oh wow.
Hold on, I have to go give Christine a sip of this beer.
Mm.
Can you guys
That'll
hold down
help
the
with
fort?
migraine.
Can you guys hold?
Uh,
Can you guys hold down the fort?
That's a lot of responsibility. I don't know if I'm ready for it.
Oh,
Can you guys
fuck.
just talk, or do I have to wait for Mike to get back? I can wait for Mike to get back. It's fine.
No, you can go.
You sure?
Yeah, this
Yeah.
is where we talk
Be right back. It's very unprofessional.
the part where
So-
you talk about shit about Kevin, right?
Well, not necessarily. I had something.
Oh,
go
yes,
for it.
Ryan, yes.
So I was just going. While you guys were discussing, I wanted to find this "fuck you, Hurricane Isaac" picture, and I went back to the really old Sousaphone Facebook group, and my God, the cringe.
Oh, I know, right?
Also,
A lot of the YouTube videos we shared in that group don't exist anymore, which is sad.
Oh.
Because I remember like some of these like these were like a source of like some of our like inside jokes, and just the fact that they're not around anymore is kind of
I
disappointing.
feel that.
That is sad. Also, Rickon, please don't choose.
And like all of the like shared Facebook posts in there understandably aren't there anymore, which like if you look back in your like old posts on Facebook, a lot of the stuff that you shared doesn't exist anymore, so the context of your post doesn't make any sense.
Mm-hmm.
Oh goodness.
okay, but does anyone else's pee smell like rotting vegetable?
No, that's just you.
Go
I mean,
see
my
a
pee-
doctor, Mike.
It's
mean,
only
my-
when I drink.
I mean, my pee smells weird sometimes, but I'm pretty sure it's just because I don't drink enough water, like, ever.
Drink
So
more water. You
I
know
do-
what?
I
It's
need to drink more
only
water.
when I drink that it smells like rotting vegetables.
What the fuck did I walk in on?
I don't-
I started out with like half of our like at least half of our inside jokes from Sousaphone's freshman year are
Ugh.
no longer on YouTube,
Vanessa
and
says,
then we
oh, sorry, go ahead.
transition into how bad pee smells.
Vanessa says, as a healthcare professional, she is concerned.
Okay, but is it normal for people when they drink?
I don't think. Is it normal for people when they drink, Vanessa? She's giving me a face.
I
that
don't.
says
I don't like the
probably,
silence.
She's
I don't
giving
like
me
the
a face
silence.
that says probably not.
That also would apply to you.
Okay,
actually.
that would
Me?
Well, no, his pee doesn't smell like rotting vegetables.
No, my piece has just got like it just smells a little weird, not like rotting vegetables. I don't know what the fuck that
I'll
was
add that
that produced that.
I need to talk to whoever my general practitioner is.
That's not a good sign.
No, it's not.
God.
Oh my goodness.
What the
So-
fuck else happened? Go ahead, Mana.
Oh, sorry. Did you have something? Because
I had a thing. Halo Infinite played till 20. So
Yeah, did they say why?
just probably COVID related production.
Yeah, it's mostly
issues.
COVID related.
Well,
Yeah,
now we
yeah.
have time to catch up.
It's probably gonna kill the new console launch, but
We still have to
It's
find a
still
way
on-
to.
They actually announced today it's November for the Xbox.
yeah,
We still have to find a way to play Halo 5.
Yeah, because there's no PC port.
you do. I'm not playing Halo 5.
I'll play it.
I love playing Halo 5, but I think it's only on Xbox.
Yeah,
You do too.
Xbox.
I'll take ODST and Reach. So that's enough. If we haven't announced that on stream before, Kevin is going through all the Halo campaigns.
With me.
How close are you to being done with Halo?
We're done. Halo 2 starts
finished.
tomorrow, bitches.
Oh,
Yeah.
you finished Halo 1?
Mm-hmm.
Nice. I'll have to watch the last
Wow,
stream.
Mike, you don't watch the stream, huh?
No, because I either drink and pass out or drink, watch you, and pass out.
Understandable. Have a nice day.
How long was the last one?
I think it was only a couple hours. I don't think we went too late.
How many times did you get ejected
From what?
From
the final run?
only a few times. I think I made it through on my second try.
Your second full try.
Yeah.
There were a couple early failures.
Yeah.
Did you
in between.
just do the last mission in the last stream, or how many missions did you do?
4.
Oh,
Yeah.
We did the last
Yeah,
4.
we
We
breezed
did
through it.
library to the
Yeah.
end. Yeah.
What difficulty were you playing on?
Normal.
Library fucking sucks.
2 hours and 41 minutes.
Library's a terror. Like, okay, it's
Baby,
like
absolutely.
it's an old level. Yeah, there are tons of old video games that have way better designed levels. Play anything in fucking Half-Life.
You know, library
There's
is
a-
the worst level ever.
I liked that level just because the repetitiveness made it hard for me. But that was when I played through it the first time. I haven't
Yeah.
played through it since then. So.
Play through it again, Mike. It's just the same like hallway over and over again, and
Even with
it's
the
just
up-
boring.
even with the up-
Really fucking killed me
It's-
was the last one before the driving.
even
Oh,
with
keys?
the
Yeah, geez, where you have to stop 343 from blowing up shit or whatever. You have to like you have to like down. There's like these
Oh,
things.
the vents?
It's the last
That is
part
the
of
last
the maw.
level.
It's the first part of the maw
Oh, that's what I'm talking about.
That's just the part right before the Warthog run.
where
Yeah,
you
so
had to,
you
Steve,
have,
you had
like,
to,
literally
you had to
minutes
throw
before the
grenades
Warthog
into the
run.
vents.
Yes. Where you
oh
have
yeah,
to-
that one's tough.
that
But at
fuck-
least it looked interesting.
yes, it was fun, but it was fucking difficult.
Imagine trying to do that in Cursed Halo.
Okay, no.
Oh, and the grenades are all random.
Yeah, the grenades are just D20s.
What
you
is
have to
the?
use plasma grenades.
I will absolutely tune into all your Halo 2 streams though, because that was the first Halo campaign I ever.
Well,
So-
Halo starts.
What?
Halo 2 starts tomorrow, motherfucker.
You didn't play through Halo 1?
What?
No, I didn't beat Halo 1 till after I beat 2 and 3.
What?
Actually, I probably beat Reach too then.
I mean, in all
I
fairness,
mean-
there ain't a whole lot. There ain't a whole lot of plot in Halo 1, is there?
I mean,
Not
I,
really.
pro-
There's
I
not
probably
a
had like this.
lot, but there's a lot of world building.
Yeah, that's fair.
I mean, I probably had like the same sort of track record by beating like 3 and like ODST and Reach before I even picked up 1 and 2. But that was because I didn't own an OG Xbox.
Dude, I'm so excited for ODST. I want to play that again.
So, okay, Mike, sell me an ODST. What makes it so much better than all the other Halo games?
It's poo-poo.
It's I wouldn't say it's better
It's
than the
poo-poo.
other one. I would put 3 and Reach above it, but
Well, why are you so excited to play ODST?
I like the way the plot was structured.
So it's got a good plot.
It does, because it focuses on a squad of ODST.
Hell jumpers, yeah.
Yeah.
Also, Nathan Fillion.
Yes,
Ooh.
Nathan Fillion is in it.
Oh, that's why Nathan Fillion pops up in the later Halo games.
Yes. So, like,
Wait, isn't Nathan Fillion a Spartan?
He's
Let
an
me look
ODST.
yeah, let me
Oh,
look up
he-
exactly who he is.
Doesn't
and-
he later? Does
He
he
might get
later
promoted,
become a
though.
Spartan, or am I wrong on that count?
I think he does get like some sort of promotion.
Because I've got an image in my head of Nathan Fillion
Oh,
wearing.
he plays the squad commander.
Nah,
'Cause
Rick
I-
Godwin was being a bad boy and chewing cords again, so he got put in timeout.
Okay.
Oh my god, the fucking... I'm gonna send this image in,
Facebook, please.
Kevin, where's Facebook? The squad commander looks like fucking Nathan Fillion.
Probably on purpose.
I think yeah. See, yeah, he's wearing Mjolnir armor.
Me and you.
Yeah. Mjolnir. Yeah.
Mjolnir. Yeah, they just basically mocap the shit out of Nathan Fillion's face.
Yep.
I mean,
But,
that's fine. I like Nathan
yeah.
Fillion.
But it builds up a lot of lore surrounding stuff that you didn't really know. Like
The hammer is my penis.
the hammer is my penis.
Ah.
Like what are the engineers covenants? What are they
Oh
called?
yeah,
the
the
tentacles.
floating guys?
What are they called?
The engineers.
Yeah, engineers.
yeah.
Are they called engineers? Yeah, there's a lot of lore them in ODST.
Okay, all right.
Yeah.
I'm actually, I just realized we never saw those guys, we never saw the bug guys, and we didn't see the brutes in Halo 1.
Bug guys
Well,
don't
the
come in
brutes don't show up till Halo 2. I think the bug guys show up like halfway through Halo 2.
I don't know. Are the buzzers?
Hornets.
Hornets?
Hornet.
Are they even in
No, Hornet's the name of the vehicle.
Fuck.
They're called Yaname or something like that as their native in
I
their
think-
native language.
Drone is what they're called.
Probably.
Yeah, are they not
That's
until
right.
3?
No, they show up in 2. They definitely show up in 2.
I don't
Yes,
remember.
they,
I
show
remember
up in the,
reading the
they show up
novel.
in the new Mombasa level. So
I'm interested because I'm very familiar with Halo 1 from the novel. I'm very familiar with the extended universe. I know almost nothing about Halo 2 and 3 or 4. I mean, I've seen playthroughs of all of them, but I have forgotten everything. So
But like from a gameplay perspective with ODST, you don't have as much of a shield
no,
as
because you're basically you're
Master
not
Chief does.
using Mjolnir.
yeah,
And-
you just got shock
yeah,
trooper armor.
yeah, and you also obviously and because of that you rely more on health packs.
Yes,
I know
And
the
also,
hell. Go ahead.
like in there's an option to skip it when you're doing co-op, but I wouldn't recommend it. Like the ODST campaign is actually divided up into like 2 sections until the end. Like one section is like you're playing as a bunch of different people from the squad that you're assigned to
Mhm.
when you crash in New Mombasa, and then the other section is it's like nighttime in New Mombasa, and you're the rookie from that unit, and you're just going around that city at night trying to piece the mystery together of how the engineers work and what's going on in the city.
Oh.
Actually, kind of excited. I'm basically after we're done with these. At some point, I think I'm gonna play them in play the games in chronological order.
That's good.
Instead of release order. So that'll be
So
fun.
Halo Wars, am I right?
I mean, aside from Reach, pretty much everything is chronological. logical.
Well, yeah, that's fair.
And Halo Wars.
Basil's can play Reach
Like,
first.
ODST takes place at the same time as 3, basically.
Roughly.
So, yeah, roughly.
When does Halo Wars take place? That's like before
That's
1,
way
right?
before
Yeah,
Halo 1.
way
I'm
before.
about to say, do we
Halo
even
1
care?
Halo
Is there any
Reach.
plot in that?
Kevin is
Yeah.
the only one who... There's a ton of plot in Halo Wars,
Oh,
but
yeah.
Really?
Kevin's the only one who cares about it.
I know it's on Steam. Is that worth actually picking up?
I liked it.
I like it.
I played the shit out of it.
I beat like 3 missions, and then it got too tough for me.
Okay.
You had
as
to like,
someone-
you have to like
play
RTS games.
as someone who doesn't play RTS games and
You played Civ 6!
I'm not good at it.
Oh, I'm not good at
Oh.
Civ 6 either, but
Oh, the
I
dad.
played the shit out of Halo Wars.
Just go... Man, is Halo Waypoint still a thing?
I don't think so.
I'm sure.
Goddamn.
I know Halo.
'Cause that's where I got-
is still a thing.
That's where I got all the info about Halo Wars, because it basically just had like animatics and like...
It was
Oh.
that's like basically the height of the Human Covenant War, right?
It's the start of it.
Okay, that's interesting.
Because like Halo Wars has like Harvest and Artemis or whatever it's
Oh
called.
yeah, Harvest was for those that don't know is where the Covenant first made contact with humans. Sergeant Johnson was actually present for that, which is why there's a novel called Contact Harvest starring Sergeant
Yeah,
Johnson.
it's not Artemis. What's the
I thought Reach was the first place they made
Arcadia?
contact.
Arcadia, that's what it's called.
Vanessa would like me to relay that she has Celeste on her island tonight.
Oh.
Does she?
Yes, she does.
Something Animal Crossing something.
Doc.
I will say, I appreciate greatly how generous Vanessa has been for Animal Crossing purposes.
Monica appreciates your generosity with your island. She says you're welcome.
And it's fucking beautiful too. Like I can't. My island, it looks like nothing compared. She's got one of those islands where you go to and you're like, fuck, I don't know shit.
I mean, have you seen mine?
Yeah, it's just like
Don't have
she
one.
turns on the levels. I'm like, okay, I've got a pretty decent island. Then I go to something like Vanessa's, and I'm like, fuck.
Oh no!
Vanessa a lot of time terraforming. She's currently picking flowers at the moment, and just filled up her inventory.
I don't have Halo Wars on Steam.
She spends a lot of time terraforming. She just did like a I know a couple last week. I've lost all sense of time. I think she was doing. He was putting in a new water feature. I think I was watching, and I was like, that looks hard.
Yeah, I haven't been focused as much on terraforming as getting all the bugs and fish for.
You're more of a collector than a builder.
Yes, and we had
Dr.
this
Pepper.
discussion last week too. But I'm trying to at least, because I've been very dissatisfied and bored with my island, so I'm trying to move stuff around.
Have you tried fucking?
Yeah, apparently there's a shortage of Dr. Pepper.
Boy.
Sorry, we're having like 3 conversations right now.
No.
Have you tried
I'm reading
fucking
chat.
the EDM artist? What's his name? The guy, the techno artist who comes to all the islands. He's a dog.
He's not techno. That
He's
is
not a techno, that's-
Oh,
KK
even
Slider.
I know that. I don't play the fucking game.
All right, 4 people are yelling at me at once. What's his name?
KK
KK
Slider.
KK. Yeah, that
He
guy.
plays an acoustic guitar.
He does.
Okay, I don't
I know that.
any-
I don't even play the damn game.
Yeah, I don't play Animal Crossing, so I just know.
I mean, that's fair. I guess I do have more exposure to it than you do, considering, I live with someone that plays it, so.
Mike Nat approves of your haircut.
I just did a number 6 all over.
Whatever
that
means.
You
Well,
have red clips?
If you own an electric razor, you know what that means.
Mine on the side is a 2. It's very short.
Really?
Prevents poof.
I don't know
My
what
hair
Jess
gets
did
very
for me
poop.
last time.
Yeah.
They
Did a number 6 all over, and then I did a number 2 for the beard, and then like a 1 1/4 for the mustache and like the sides.
No, Nat, this is not Destiny talk. Nobody. I can barely talk about Destiny as it is.
Something hunters have no rights. Something.
Wow.
I think that's racist.
It's a Destiny thing.
The only thing that I oh god, Nat's gonna hate me. Warlocks are Pilly Boys. Titans are Cran Eaters, and then I can't remember what's special about Hunters.
Cran eaters.
They have no rights. That's what's special.
If we ever get into Destiny, we are bringing Nat in to help us, right?
Yeah, y'all can do that. I ain't
He
jumping
doesn't have it
into
on
that.
PC though.
What'd you say?
He doesn't have it on PC.
Well, it's
He
it's
knows
free.
the raids well enough that I'm sure he would still like be in Discord and be like, "This is what you need to do."
Okay, that's fair.
It's also free on PC, or just does he not have a computer that can run it?
Season 1 is free on PC, and he doesn't have a PC to run it on currently.
Ah, gotcha.
Our righteous floofy boys,
Mhm.
Nat made Warlock, so he's a righteous floofy boy.
Cran eaters.
We were discussing earlier in our group chat that Skyrim together might be a thing that's happening.
Yeah.
I need to figure out where to download that.
Well, Kevin, you sent the link, right?
I sent a YouTube video. It's probably in the YouTube video.
No.
Oh,
I don't know. I didn't check.
because I think the sale ended already. But literally when you sent that in the chat, I was like, I should check if I have Skyrim downloaded, and I was like, I don't have Skyrim downloaded. Oh, Elder Scrolls 3 through 5 are on sale for $22 for the next hour and a half.
So did you get?
I'm gonna buy all of that.
Did you get the special edition?
Yes,
Okay.
it was the special edition. That was
Okay, that's good.
Oh wait.
Also, yes, I did get the special edition.
I'm a bit surprised you guys didn't already own it. If you already owned Skyrim on Steam, you should have gotten it.
Well, I
Well,
didn't have it
if you have all the
on Steam. I
DLC.
had it on Xbox 360. That's the only way I've ever owned Skyrim.
That'll do it. Okay.
You only get the special. You only got the special edition free on Steam if you had all the DLC too.
Fair enough.
Skyrim on Sega Dreamcast. I'd have to get a Dreamcast.
I'm
So I
sorry,
got an
what?
Alexa. I'd have to buy an Alexa.
Alexa, buy Skyrim.
You can
Skyrim.
say-
God, Howard has done it again.
you can actually say, Alexa, play Skyrim, and she'll walk you through like a dungeon.
Okay, Google, buy Skyrim. That's for the probably 5 people that are in chat right now.
Well, I've got my headphones.
That
in,
aren't
so our
listening
Google
through
can hear it.
headphones.
Yes.
Skyrim on Atari.
Apparently, didn't someone run Skyrim on a Tesla, or was that Minecraft?
That was Minecraft.
Atari 2600, 5200.
You know Elon Musk is working on running Skyrim on a fucking Tesla.
I'll be right back. Have Monokuma.
What? Oh.
Hello, Monokuma. Which one of the...
What Atari are we playing Skyrim on here, Nat?
Nakuma.
Okay, 2600.
One of you have killed one of your
What is
classmates,
what is
Kuma.
happening? There's
As
tons
long
of
as it's not
screaming.
on the Jaguar CD.
We're going to have a classroom trial now, Kuma.
I have no idea what's going on.
The fuck's going on?
I'm the only one who remotely understands Danganronpa, so I have
I
to
have
give
a-
Monokuma's voice.
I have a vague understanding of it.
I know nothing. Jon Snow.
Things are getting weird.
Things are getting weird.
Welcome to the VGRcast.
yeah,
How long have you been here?
Don't watch the anime. It's not good. Just play the games.
Hey,
Persona
we can
4
play
anime
Zelda
looked
on
good.
Jaguar.
No, Zelda's on CDI. Not the Jaguar.
Okay, princess.
Well, excuse you, princess.
Me.
Wow.
Excuse me. Yeah.
I wonder how much a used Philips CDI is.
Well, let's
Expensive.
go ahead and check ye old Amazon.
That's what I'm doing.
I mean, probably a lot, to be honest.
Skyrim on CDI.
I'm sure there's an emulator you could get that's for probably way
I
less.
can't even find it.
Okay, well, Hotel Mario is $85.
That's insane.
Skyrim on CDI. Can we play Zelda on Jigor? Skyrim on Atari 2600, of course.
Zelda,
We already read it all.
Link, The Faces of Evil,
Let me
CDI,
read it out. Because
currently unavailable. Okay.
what is it, Rickon? What
The
is it?
Wand of Gamelon, currently unavailable.
Hey,
They're all unavailable.
I'm sure you can just watch. I'm sure you can just watch a playthrough on YouTube.
What the,
Now,
you're not
Hotel
playing
Mario.
it though, Steve. It's not the same.
Is
Hotel
it really
Mario.
a game though, or is it just a bunch of like interactive cutscenes like Dragon's like?
How dare? How dare?
What's that? What's
you?
that one? I just listened
Oh,
to a
God,
How
I
Did
do
This
not
Get
wanna
Played
play
episode
this.
on it.
Hotel Mario? This looks like terrible.
Oh, it is.
That's because
Mario,
everything in the CDI was hot garbage. I think.
Rickon, are you being the littlest boy right now?
I think you really have to think
Well,
about
there's
that one.
I'm looking at a refurbished CDI.
62% like this game. Now, if you don't know about when you look up games on Google, usually they're in the 90%, like 99% of the time.
Look up Sonic 06 for the lols.
Okay, don't.
I'm looking at a refurbished
Oh, my brain.
CDI for $345.
That was my first
What's on
Sonic
that list,
game.
Rickon?
That was the first Sonic game that I owned.
Hmm.
So sorry.
Sonic 06 was the first Sonic game you own?
Yeah, for the 360. I
It-
couldn't get past the first level because it was broken.
Animal Soccer World.
All right.
I think I rented Sonic Heroes before that, whichever the one where it was like all team based. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, that's Sonic Heroes, I think.
Yes, where one of the teams was like Charmy the Bee, and there was an alligator, and then
Yeah, that's Sonic Heroes, I'm pretty sure.
This is a
yeah,
PS2 game?
that
Oh
was
my
the
God.
very first Sonic I played, but I had only rented it, so I never beat it. But the first one I owned was Sonic Heroes, and I couldn't get past the first level because it was just broken, much like the rest of Sonic Heroes.
So this listing is named Zelda Unholy Trinity,
Yep.
Zelda's Adventure, The Wand of Gamelon, and The Faces of Evil, all on CDI. $1,400.
Yep.
$1,400?
Yeah, because Zelda's Adventure is like super rare, and that by itself is like $800 to $900.
Which one's Zelda's Adventure?
Yeah, that's the like sort of realistic top down, or like it's more or less an updated throwback to the original Legend of Zelda games, where it's a top down, but it uses more realistic graphics,
Whoa.
or at least it tries to, and
I've never seen stills of
it
this
does
game
not look
before.
great.
Yeah, this looks terrible.
Oh,
Shout out to the angry video game nerd.
But Sonic fucking a human girl.
Kind of hot.
That's kind of hot. Oh
My God. Yes, Animal Soccer World looked really weird. I
I
did
don't
not
think
like the
I've ever
pictures I saw.
heard of Animal Soccer World.
Have you seen the redub of Sonic 06?
Oh,
No.
God. No, but that sounds fantastic.
It's amazing. I think it's Snap. Hold on, let me look up just so I know. Yeah, Snapcube is the name of the YouTube channel. Just type Snapcube Sonic. It'll be like the first result. It's like an hour. They basically just improv dubbed over all the cutscenes for Sonic 06. It's amazing. There's like a Fortnite scene in it. It's awesome.
So this
That
was
sounds
recent.
terrible.
Yeah, this was like it was actually like a year ago. I'm gonna send it in all the chats.
Yes.
Yeah, it's
All your chats are
pretty
belong to
awesome.
us. I can't watch this right now though.
No, it's like an hour and a half.
Jesus.
So just watch it on your own time. It's amazing. Where are we dropping, boys?
Also, that's where that's from. I saw that on Ray's chat jukebox highlights.
Yep, that's where that's from. Well, that just makes you a beta cuck.
This is my gamer pad. Not many girls come here.
Where are we dropping, boys?
I want to be in the friend zone.
I want to be in the friend zone. It's not a place you want to be.
Okay, but like, can I just rant about how the friend zone doesn't exist and I hate it?
Go ahead.
Well, Steve's muted, so I don't care. So,
God damn it! I've been muted this entire time. Fuck.
It 100% does exist, though, but go ahead.
but like, it just bothers me when people are like, "Oh, I'm stuck in the friend zone." Ugh. It's like, one, you should respect someone's decision, not if they are not romantically interested in you, because it just like if you try to, if they say no, you should respect their decision in the first place. And two, it's just like you don't want to be friends with somebody that you genuinely enjoy. Like it's just like that saying friendship is a bad thing and prioritizing that romantic relationship over building a genuine connection just really bothers me when people are like, "Oh, the friend zone." It just bothers me so goddamn bad.
Well, so here's the thing.
I have a two-part response to that. One, everyone's expectations for sexual partners are way too high. But two, you should not go into meeting someone expecting to have a sexual encounter. You should go into meeting someone expecting that you want to make a connection to that person, whether it's romantic or platonic, whatever. If it eventually develops into a romantic sexual relationship, that's awesome. But if you have a friend of the sex that you are attracted to, don't expect an automatic romantic relationship with them.
Yes.
Bless
well
your
said.
heart, when you said you were going to respond, I was very scared for a second.
I'm not gonna lie, I'm just like, okay.
Oh, going, okay, here we go. It's Mike.
I'm aware.
Mike, that was very nice of you.
I know, which is why I'm like, but
Here we go.
Here we go.
just always bothers me because the friend zone doesn't exist. It's just you're being whiny pussy pants and just need to move on.
Well, so here's the thing. The friend zone does exist. The friend zone is pretty much, and it's not a girl thing that only girls do. Hold on. The friend zone does exist, but the word friend zone just has a negative stigma. Just the phrase friend zone means I don't like you like that, so we're gonna be friends. Like, it's pretty much just saying that, there's never gonna be a romantic intent here. I just want to be friends.
See,
like that exists.
I agree that exists,
But I think
but
it's
using the term implies something that it shouldn't.
Exactly. I mean, it has a negative stigma to it, is what I would say.
Right.
It exists, but it has a stigma.
And I'm sure this exists somewhere in the world, but like I've never experienced it. But like I'm sure there are men or women or women.
Yes.
both genders can maybe like string someone along with like the fake promise of being like in a relationship, but are just like using the other person for like free meals or some shit shit like that.
That's different. That's something completely different.
Fair. That's fair.
Stop. Okay. So speak as the female participant in this sea of men. Let me tell you, sometimes that you're just so damn scared to say no to a guy because you don't know how he's gonna react.
That's fair.
That reminds me of a. That
It
reminds
goes
me of
both
a.
ways.
It reminds me of a Donald Glover skit.
Squid.
He was talking about like, oh, men always have these crazy women stories, and it was like, why don't women have these crazy men stories? And he's like, oh, I figured it out. Men have these crazy women stories because they just yell at them a lot. Women, when they have crazy men stories, they die.
I felt bad for laughing at that.
Oh God!
Let me fucking tell you. There was. I'm debating whether or not to name him by name.
Don't.
But
X person.
If you're
There
debating
was-
about naming someone, don't name them.
X person.
Okay. But there was a person who was in Burn with us. That. When I had broken up with
Does
my
this
first ex,
person's name start with a B?
yes.
Okay.
Yeah,
So-
fuck
Yep.
that guy.
So this particular person tried to message me like literally the night of,
Oh.
and
Bruh.
was continually messaging me throughout the week, and I'd have to look back at the messenger, but I'm pretty sure he was talking about like
God.
that there was a potential
We'll run out
that
of
he
water
might
soon.
harm himself, or
Oh,
See,
that's
I had
that's
totally
gross and
forgotten.
manipulative.
I had totally forgotten that this person existed
Yeah,
until you
me too.
mentioned what his name started with.
yeah, and I was telling that story
God
at the.
damn it, guys. Hold on, I gotta get more water.
No, but it's just one of
He
those
was
things.
also
it's
the-
like, and there was a part that I was legitimately scared that after he had ended the conversation, that he was going to mentally harm himself, and that I would potentially cause that.
That's not on you though.
There's
That
a
is not.
No,
That
it's
is.
not.
let me just say this.
You're under no
Yeah.
obligation to take care of someone else's mental health. It is not your responsibility.
Exactly, especially if they're not related to you in any way.
Exactly.
They're
Because honestly, fuck that guy. I don't think I ever really liked him all that much.
not so much. No, he was a. Yep, he
As someone
caused-
who like had to like act like he was his best friend, I can agree with you.
he caused many problems for women that I knew. So
Sorry, Nat. Danny's not here. I can't give her a treat right now. Sorry.
yeah,
You gotta
yeah.
hydrate twice, motherfucker.
I already did.
We'll have to elaborate a little bit more on this off air because I'm curious. But
Yeah.
You could probably fill in the blanks. Knowing
well, yes,
who he
I
is.
was. I never mind. Yeah.
No, Steve knows who he is now.
Yeah,
No, I know. I know.
We
No,
don't
I
know
was.
who he is. Yeah.
You know, when Monica started telling that story, I was like, "Is that yes? Okay, I know exactly who you're talking about."
Fun
Yeah.
fact,
I
though.
remember that very clearly.
Fun fact, though. I friend zoned Christina originally.
Oh yeah.
For,
Yes, that's
What a
because
dick.
that's because
Because of
about
other-
3 of us were chasing after someone else at the time.
Well, no, after that.
Oh, after that, okay.
Yeah, like soft second semester, I friend zoned her.
Who was
Ah,
that other
Yeah.
person? Are you allowed? Or can we say?
Just
rhymes with something Carter.
I got nothing.
Yeah, there you go.
We'll talk about it later.
Rhymes with a pop star named something Carter.
Wait, was I involved with this?
I don't know. I don't think you were, but
No,
I
we'll talk to you later. It's fine.
I spam the hydrated. God, if I could, I would. But you know,
Guys,
redeem those channel watch rewards once. Otherwise, I would spam that fucking hydrate thing like no business.
God,
You
if
don't want
I,
to know how many channel points I have, Monica.
I have enough where Ryan, if you and me felt really evil one day, we probably have enough channel points between us where we could probably have Kevin constantly do the push-up, sit-ups all one.
Oh, no. Even better, you just make him do this for the whole stream.
Wait, how much is push-ups?
1,000. It's only 1,000.
Guys, stop.
Oh.
No, hold on.
So I recently, for some reason
Yeah, seriously,
I have to end
bathroom,
the podcast soon.
bathroom runs coming up soon, ladies and gentlemen. Whew.
I know.
Yeah, I
feeling
ran
it
out
too.
of.
I'm gonna have to
crack,
increase.
so I have to get another drink to have.
I'm gonna have to increase all of these goals soon. Oh my god, I hate.
So I
hate-
originally
I
before
hate-
we
I hate.
dropped
Doing
off into
5.
the friend zone thing, I had a suggestion. We were talking about Sonic 06. I have a podcast suggestion for you guys, for people to listen to. It's called "How Did This Get Played?"
What do we love to put up with today? Not fucking this.
Pretty much, yeah. It basically they do like they always have like a guest on and they play bad video games and be like, okay, here's why this video game is bad. It's really bad. It was like Sonic 06 was apparently plagued by development woes and stuff like that. So if you like video games, you like hearing about bad video games, it's worth a listen.
I am shocked and appalled that Sonic 06 was plagued by development issues.
Kevin, it's called "How Did This Get Played?"
Okay.
Yeah, I'd recommend you can find it on, I think, most podcastual applications.
Speaking of podcasts, I'm almost caught up with Off Topic.
Influx. I don't think it's a beautiful thing. I don't think it's a beautiful thing at all.
I'm almost caught up with Off Topic. I have like maybe 8 or 9 episodes left.
Nice.
I think after that, I'm going to binge all of Night Vale.
And Night Vale is fucking good.
Yes, I think I watched like the first 10 episodes like 5 years ago, and I never continued it. I just want to binge all of it.
The game, not the movie. E.T. was made in 2 minutes with about a $3 budget.
Oh,
the
God,
game, not
E.T.
the movie.
Monica, I am personally recommending Night Vale to you. I
The game,
think you would
obviously.
enjoy it.
Personally.
Night Vale Night Vale is very good. It's basically like a half-hour podcast from like a fictional town in nowhere, USA, where basically Cthulhu-ish shit happens.
Yeah, that's a
Speaking
good description of it.
Things with small budgets that are really amazing in small towns. Y'all should watch The Vast of Night. It's on Amazon Prime.
What?
I
The
haven't.
Vast of Night. It literally is like a Twilight Zone, Close Encounters of the Third Kind sort of deal, where it's just alien invasion set in like the 50s, and it's fantastic.
The Vast of Night.
The
Yep.
Vast of Night. Also, Rickon is out of his timeout now.
It's,
So look, everyone, it's a kitty.
I'll
No,
have to
don't
remember
play it.
that.
Don't
I don't
play
have I don't have the Amazon thing pulled up right now. Otherwise,
So
I'd add it.
it's
I
just
have
a
to pee. I'll be back.
It's just a movie? Oh yeah, it's just a movie. Hour and 30 minutes. Yeah, I could watch that.
It's
I
really
have
good.
Amazon Prime. I could watch that at some point.
No, I haven't, Nat. Shut up.
Also, speaking of Amazon Prime, Monica anime recommendation, Vinland Saga. It's
We
a
talked about that before.
yes, it's a Viking era anime.
The Vikings.
Yes, it's fucking amazing.
I can cross off Gurren Lagann.
Yes, it's on Amazon Prime. So if you watch the other thing, you have access to that.
Vinland. You said it's Vinland. What?
Vinland Saga. Vinland.
Influx Rebel says, people are coming together to keep you hydrated and fit. We're doing this because we care. It is a very beautiful thing. Okay,
I
when
had
you
to
put it
tap
like
out.
that.
Stay
thank you.
hydrated, everybody.
Yeah, hail hydrate, y'all.
Hail hydrate?
Hail
hydrate.
Did you say hail hydrate?
You bet your ass I said hail hydrate.
Hail
was-
hydrate.
Yeah.
We actually got through half of Winter Soldier last night.
Nice. I would say Winter Soldier is in my top 10 Marvel.
Oh, we're on Marvel movies.
Yeah.
Winter Soldier's good.
Apparently, a lot of people didn't like the first Captain
Nope.
America movie.
Nope.
I liked it a
The
lot.
Captain America movies get better as they go, just like the Iron Man movies.
Yes, they do get better as they go, but I still liked the first movie a lot.
I mean,
don't.
how can you say
It was
no to
okay.
Peggy Carter?
Oh no, Peggy Carter's great. Don't get me wrong. It's just there's just something about that movie. It's just like it's got a like wildly different tone than all of the rest of the Captain America movies, where it's like it's real fucking campy.
It's a
at least
Nazi
the first-
fighting movie.
Yeah,
That's literally the origins of Captain America.
I mean you're not wrong. I just thought
Punching
like
Nazis.
Punching Nazis who looked like
Punching Nazis.
giant tumorous red skulls.
the only and I say it in terms of Captain America and in terms of these days, the only good Nazi is a punch Nazi.
Yeah.
Amen.
Phil Spencer.
Oh, that is such a great clip. I love that clip so fucking much. Hey, are you Richard Spencer? Yeah, boom!
Oh yeah, I've seen that.
Phil
Fuck
Spencer.
that
Not
guy.
Richard. Phil Spencer.
Also, different
No,
director
Richard
from the
Spencer.
last two
Is it
Batman.
Richard?
Mm.
It is
I don't
Richard.
remember.
Phil
Okay.
Spencer's an actor, I think.
Oh.
God, I don't know.
Phil Spencer isn't Phil Spencer the director of Xbox?
I think so.
I think you're
Oh,
right.
A Phil Spencer is, yeah.
Punch him too.
Everyone gets a punching. Come here, ghoul.
Everybody gets a punch in the
Oh,
face.
when I went to buy Skyrim Special Edition, there was an offer to bundle it with Fallout 4.
Meh. Hard pass.
I like Fallout 4.
It was fine.
Yeah. I think
Fun.
just Fallout in general has had a major fallout with a lot of Bethesda fans.
Okay, here's my thing. I don't like Everyone, this is a very hot take. I don't like Fallout New Vegas.
I agree.
Never played it.
I am
When
sure.
did you play it though?
Back in college. It's been a while.
Okay, because there's a
Do it, Influx Rebel. Do
There
it,
was-
I dare you.
I hate making this justification because a game should be playable when it comes out. But
Yes.
from what I've heard with Fallout New Vegas is there was an era when it was unplayable, and then a lot of updates happened, and then it became one of the best games from the Fallout franchise.
See, I think I didn't play it when it came out. I played it a few years after it came out, I think. I just don't get me wrong, the story is great. It's just like admittedly I'm a bit of a graphics whore. I like good graphics. And
Four.
Fallout New
A
Vegas
bit
is
of a graphic tour.
I could care less about
I mean, I don't mind it. It's the graphics are, but honestly, the shooting in that game is fucking dog shit. It's terrible.
I haven't played it. I have it sitting on my shelf for when I want to play it eventually.
The shooting is what really kills that game for me. It's just like in order to hit anything, you have to be in VATS. And that's what I liked about Fallout 4, where it actually felt the gunplay actually felt satisfying. Like you could point your gun at something and it'll die without having to go into VATS all the time.
To be fair, New Vegas, that was the first game that they tried implemented aiming down the sights.
Really?
Did they
Yeah.
not have that in Fallout 3?
It did not.
No,
it was
they
not
didn't.
in 3.
Oh, I've never
Really?
played 3.
It was just fire from the hip and
Just
bats.
fire.
I'd be interested to see replay New Vegas if I can download like a fuck ton of like retexturing mods and maybe see like if there's like a good gunplay mod to download for that.
I care much more about artistic direction than I do about graphics, but that's a whole other discussion.
No, that's totally that's a valid thing. I
would
100% agree.
I would highly recommend Mr. B-Tongue's video on New Vegas. It's called The Shandification of Fallout.
Is that the same guy who did that video about No Man's Sky that I haven't watched yet?
No, it's a different guy.
Oh, okay.
It's,
Yo, whenever I hear No Man's Sky, I think about that like one video of like welcome to Jurassic Park.
Oh, that video fucking kills me
Ah,
every
damn
time I watch it.
So much hydration.
Let's see.
That video is fucking great because then it goes into the like the accord. No, it's not accordion. It's like a fucking kazoo version.
To get up and go to the bathroom a whole
Did he
bunch
take down
tonight.
that video? Oh,
Like-
that's depressing. That
no-
video
in
got
no-
taken down.
Oh, that's sad. In No Man's Sky Defense, fucking great game now. It's a ton of fun. Would recommend.
Yes. Did you watch that video I sent you about?
I've been meaning to. I'm just terrible at
It's
procrastinating.
good because
I
like
will
the
watch it.
first half of the video is like what went wrong with the launch of No Man's Sky, and then the second half is how they recovered from the launch.
Yeah. Next time I'm actually going back to a normal 9 to 5 schedule Monday through Friday. So I'll be less dead when I come on the podcast now. That'll start on the 17th.
Nice.
So
Congrats.
it's nice. I'll actually have a full weekend now instead of just one weekend day. On the not so bright side, I won't have any like weekdays off, so that kind of sucks. But trade-offs.
Yeah.
On the other bright side, I won't have to work a 12-hour fucking shift every time. So
Yay.
also very nice.
That's
So much water. So much water.
stay hydrated.
Oh, thank you, Influx. Thank you. I appreciate that.
I don't. I
See
think
ya, hydrated cowboy.
I think that's where we're gonna wrap up for today. Yeah. Any closing thoughts besides me drinking this bottle
That's
of water?
fair, Matt.
Drink more water.
I have many, but I'll save it for the very last clip of the stream.
Fucking damn it. Well, not this shit again.
Thank you everyone for joining us for episode 10 of the VGRcast. We've been doing this for 10 weeks now.
Woot.
I think we've all enjoyed it. So we're gonna keep going on.
Nah, it's my last
Tuesdays.
episode. Bye, guys.
Okay, cool. Thanks for hanging out, Influx. Really appreciate you having you here. Thanks for all the water. Steve and I will be live tomorrow for Halo 2. So make sure you follow so you know when we go live for that. But otherwise, thank you guys so much for hanging out, and we will see you guys next time. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Fuck Kamala Harris.
Oh, them's his words.
That's a take.